What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, I'm Evan and I make videos about hot stocks, dividends, and options. So if you guys are interested in those, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I upload. So with that out of the way, let's jump into today's video, which is about NIO stock. I'm just doing a quick update on NIO, and we're going to cover some of the delivery numbers NIO reported, what NIO stock could potentially hit in the near future, and also a potential deal with Intel and producing robotaxis in the future. So make sure you guys stick around for that, because that could be some pretty big news and that could definitely help NIO in the future. So before we jump into the deliveries that NIO reported, I just want to take a look at their stock price in the last few days. If you guys have been following NIO pretty closely, you know on Friday they kind of spiked up and they finally broke $14 again. But then at the end of the trading day, they were back down to almost $14 even. But then just today, which is Monday, at the open of the trading day, they almost hit $15. And throughout the day, they kind of came back down. And where we are right now, they're almost back up to $15. They're at $14.73 right now. So it's slow and steady growth. They're not making big moves right now, but there's not a lot of big news coming out for NIO to really increase the stock price. So let's get into some of the numbers they reported now, and also what they could potentially hit as a share price in the near future. Now, this article on Investor Place says that they're headed for the $20 mark. And this is likely very possible in the near future, especially in the next few months, because as you know, most car companies make a good portion of their car sales in the fourth quarter. And we're coming up on the fourth quarter here, so NIO is going to be producing more vehicles and selling more vehicles. And I'm sure most of you guys know, but NIO posted a 322% year-over-year jump in deliveries as of July. So that was reported last month, but the growth is there. And while they could hit $20 in the near future, in the next couple months, I think it's very possible by the end of the year. Here it shows that they'll break $17 in the near future, which really isn't too far away because they almost hit $15 today. So why would it be so hard to break 17 in the next month or two? And the monthly deliveries for NIO are also constantly improving, because just going back to the pandemic that just happened, NIO wasn't even sure that they were going to survive. They didn't think they would make it through the pandemic. The company even said that they had a cash balance of $151.7 million as of December 31st, and that was not adequate to provide the required working capital and liquidity to continue their operations. And this was coming straight from the company. But then shortly after that, they reported game-changing delivery numbers, and since then they've just kind of soared. So in June of 2020, just 2 months ago, they delivered 3,740 vehicles, which is a nearly 180% increase year over year. And then if we go back 1 month from then, in May, they delivered 3,436. And in April, they delivered 3,155. So each month they're increasing slowly and steadily. So overall, their second quarter numbers came in at a total of over 10,000 vehicles sold, with their most sold vehicle being the ES6 at over 8,000 sold. Now, another thing to keep in mind when looking at the share price of NIO is that their August deliveries haven't come out because August isn't over yet, but August should be even higher than July was. And then that would lead into the fourth quarter, and the numbers and deliveries should go even higher for the fourth quarter. So let's change directions here and get into the potential of NIO creating robotaxis. So just like Tesla currently has their autopilot, and they're hoping to create fully autonomous driving and potentially end up creating robotaxis from normal Teslas, NIO is also trying to break into that space, and they're looking to secure a deal with Intel through Intel Mobileye, and that would become NIO's largest customer. Just from that deal, NIO could easily double their deliveries or more in the next few years. So not only does NIO play a very important role in the transition to autonomous vehicles, but they'll also be the first customer of Intel Mobileye's self-driving system. And this would hopefully be available by 2022. And they also have a supply agreement to deliver for Intel these robotaxis. So personally, I think Tesla has the edge over everybody else. I think they have the most advanced technology when it comes to all this autonomous driving. And I think they're the closest to actually creating fully autonomous driving, because their autopilot already, with the advanced version, can change lanes and can detect stop signs and stoplights already. Now, I don't know exactly how advanced NIO is, but I can't imagine that they're anywhere close to Tesla, which would make sense as to why they would commercialize these by 2022, their robotaxi service. But if they can actually get these robotaxis commercialized by 2022, they'll definitely be competing with Tesla. Because right now I think they're the main competitor with Tesla in China, but I think Tesla is still known as being more advanced and more reliable because they've been around longer. So with these robo-taxis that they could potentially be making in the future in the next couple of years, as well as their increasing numbers of deliveries every month and leading into the fourth quarter, I don't see a reason why they couldn't hit $17 in the next couple months and potentially hit $20 by the end of the year. But I'd be curious what you guys think about NIO and what you guys think the price could hit in the near future. Also, do you guys own any shares of NIO, or are you planning on investing in NIO? Let me know down in the comments. But this is really all I had for you guys today. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.